Hello everyone, I'm Gav, the Master974 here today, and this video is different than what I had planned originally, and I'm going to be talking about the Project Borealis performance test, and my experiences with it, and my feedback, and some gameplay that I was able to record of this performance test. Now first things first, I am using Ubuntu on my gaming PC because Windows 10 doesn't want to work on me for some reason. It just blue screens out of nowhere. Basically, that's what happens on Windows 10. But on Ubuntu, it's fairly stable and works well for long periods of time, right? And what I noticed in this performance test is that the DirectX 11, I think it is, or DirectX 10 version, rarely worked for me. And I think the problem was that OBS was running at the same time. But there were problems even when OBS wasn't running, so it could be a memory problem, like memory leak or something, or I don't know, but you know, that's for the people at Project Borealis to dig into and see what the problem really is. But it definitely didn't work when I wanted to use OBS at the same time, so I don't know, and that's on Linux as well, on Ubuntu, so maybe that's an area for them to look into. But what I did notice was that I did get some good performance results at the end when it worked. So that's the problem, is that most of the time it didn't work. But when I could get it to work, it worked pretty good. It did drop frames at times, but it was pretty decent nonetheless. Now, moving on to the Vulkan version. This is the first version I was able to play. And it looks like VSync was on because it capped at 60 frames per second. And this gave me pretty crap results, to be honest, considering the specs of my PC. It was not very good, to be honest, but that's all I could have done at the time, and use OBS, which was already up and running at the time, to be able to record the performance test. So that's a little strange, to be honest, and I didn't even have Vulkan to begin with, so that's problematic as well. I had to try and figure out how to get Vulkan on Linux, and it's just like most of the guides don't even work anymore, at least for me. So all in all, I can say the performance test, at least with the DirectX 11 version, when it works, is actually pretty good, but there has to be some way to fix some of the problems that I've been encountering, just because it just constantly crashes on launch. And I actually look forward to the Ravenholm Rinter style tech demo that they are probably going to push sometime. Don't know when, but you bet your bottom dollar that I will be playing that and doing a video like this when that comes around. But of course, I have to sort of figure out what the problems are now to try and make it so people like me on Linux, for instance, don't have crashes as soon as you launch the game, and it isn't really your fault when it happens. So that's pretty much going to be the video, guys. I have to use Shotcut to render this, and Shotcut, for whatever reason, does not like rendering videos for me. It just takes a really long time, and the video editor I do use actually doesn't work on Ubuntu, period. So yeah, I have to keep this as short and concise as possible. But that's my opinions on the performance test of the Project Borealis game. Hopefully it is going to be really good, and hopefully maybe someone from the team is watching this or listening to this audio right now and can dig into why you can't play the game with DirectX 11 on Ubuntu while OBS is like in the background running at the same time, or why it just barely runs to begin with. So with that being said, have a great day, peace out, and see you later.